So we are putting some more stuff together, ladies and gentlemen. I have not thought this through for filming, but the 3-point, you see me put that together in a previous video. And then the accessory bar, I got 2 of those. I mounted one up just to see how it fit. This is super easy to put these together. I will tell you the instructions only have words, and after you realize how easy it is, you're not really bothered by that, but I'm a picture guy. So maybe someday somebody on YouTube finds these and it helps you out a little bit, and you're welcome. But 4 bolts, hopefully you've got an impact drill. You don't need anything pneumatic or anything, but I've got just my handy old Craftsman here. Can't remember the socket size. What is it on here? 15/16, and then a big 1/2 inch or a big adjustable, and that zips together pretty quick. And then I believe smaller size nut, but I can't remember exactly what size to get these on. And then this connects to your 3-point here, just with these little pins, and then you pop it off and on. That way, when you're changing tools. And then this part, didn't put together, connects up at the top here. So that was pretty easy. Put the other one together while I was at it, and then installed the S-tines. Comes with 6, also pretty easy. Similar kind of tools, right? Break out your 1/2 inch, get your drill, just to make it fast. This is what? 9/16, right? Socket size. Here. And so here we have the instructions. I did not mess around too much with the torque settings for the actual tine here. Just use your drill. It's a square nut or a bolt, excuse me, with a washer, and then the nut on the other side. That drill makes quick work of these. Do all the tines at once. That would be my recommendation. And the other thing is some word advice. I had to kind of repeat a couple things here because the OCD got the best of me. You want these to be evenly spaced, obviously, or pretty close to it. So I put the first 2 on, and these are pretty heavy, right? This is not easy to move around. But I put the first 2 on and hadn't measured all the way through, and then ended up having to loosen them up and adjust it. So these end up being about 7.5, 8 inches apart each way if you do it this way. And I would also say start from the inside and then work out. This gives you more room for your socket and your ratchet set, and also allows you to slide these on. So these kind of slide over the top. And it's just easier, otherwise you're fidgeting with this to get it lined up. So I thought that was helpful as well. A little piece of advice to do that, evenly space those out. Pretty easy, but this does recommend 57 foot-pounds of torque. So I did use the old torque wrench there, because this is digging through the ground, right? So pretty good force. So at 57 foot-pounds is some decent torque. Feel pretty good about it. So anyhow, yeah, that's the video. Probably 1.5 to 2 hours, sort of taking my time with some decent tools. It's not complicated, it's just heavy and you got to figure it out. But depending on how I edit this, hopefully the next video is us breaking some ground. So see you then. So we have a beautiful 70-something degree day. It's like the 24th, 26th, 27th of April. And we're gonna get ready to break some ground. You can see here I've got the Kolpin 3-point with the S-tine attachment. This is just rigged up right now to the battery, not to the UTV battery, but my standalone here. You've got the switch. This raises it and lowers it. It's at the top position right now. That's what we would do to engage. So when we get a little bit more official here, I'll mess with it. Initial impressions are, I like the setup. I'm only getting about 3 3 inches of clearance, which might be okay. And it just looks like it's kind of leaning there. I couldn't get it back any further. I'd like a little bit more firmness there, but it might be just fine. These do adjust here. I haven't messed with it. Get a little bit more adjustment. Maybe I bring it all the way up to the top. So next thing's next, we're gonna break some ground. Wish me luck. So I'm gonna admit that I am not too excited about the situation we've got here. What you can maybe see here is that this just clogs up real fast. I was kind of worried about that with all the tall grass that I mowed down. You can see the first pass here that was not in the tall weeds. Pretty good. That's really kind of what I was looking for, right? Churn up that ground. You can see maybe too that it did a pretty good job of killing stuff with the Roundup. There's still some green, but if you look off in the orchard where I didn't spray, you can see that contrast. So two things have happened. One, when I get all the downforce, my tires just spin. So that sucks, even in four-wheel drive, even with the diff lock on. What I've been able to do, which helps a little bit, is when I notice that I'm clogging up here, I can reverse, it unclears, and then I start again. Where you can kind of see here some good progress, right? So I don't know. This would take me a long time. You can almost see here maybe too where it doesn't take too long and it starts to clog up again, and I don't get a whole bunch of good ground penetration. So I don't know really what I expected. I thought I'd have like this crazy tilled up thing. It's not a cultivator, it's just meant for breaking new ground. So I'm gonna do the rest of this. Not super happy about everything. You see certain spots, you're like, damn, all right, that looks good. And then you just see these piles. And other spots here right before I emptied it. Like, look at this, not much, right? But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more and maybe take a break and keep going. So this is the north field. This one turned out a lot better without all the debris. Definitely learning where the power is. I get stuck quite a bit. I got power down and just my wheels start spinning. The ground's wet, but I don't know. See in the fall how much better it gets, how different it is. You can see here where there's quite a bit of ruts. So I'm content with this for now. We're gonna spray again in a week. There's the wife helping out. So this is the south field. It looks like there's sections that are missed, but it's not really, it's just the straw. I don't know what the hell to expect. We're gonna spray in a week, as I've told you before. We'll come back,